President of the sovereign nation of Burkina Faso, son of the African soil, defender of his people. May grace and peace be multiplied to you through wisdom, courage, and truth. I received your letter not as a political communique, nor as a demand echoing through diplomatic channels. I received it as a cry of the soul, powerful, principled, and painful, from a son of the continent that has known too much loss, too much silence, and too many broken promises. I have read your words, not once, but many times, and each reading pierced deeper than the last, for in your voice I heard not merely the anger of a president, but the righteous cry of a continent, long wounded by the dual blades of neglect and exploitation. Let me begin now with defense, but with confession. Yes, the Church has, at moments in history, stood beside colonizers, when it should have stood beside the crucified. There were chapters, some long, some shamefully brief, where the mission of salvation became entangled in the machinery of subjugation, where the banner of the cross was hoisted beside flags of empire, and the teachings of Christ were diluted by the ambitions of kings. For these sins of omission and commission, I bow my head in repentance. No institution, however sacred, is above self-examination, and if the Church is to remain a beacon, it must not only shine light outward, it must shine it within. You asked, will this papacy be different? And to that I reply, not only will it be different.
Captain Ibrahim Traoré is a name on the lips of many. His rise to prominence has been nothing short of remarkable, capturing the attention of not just his nation, but the entire world. In a continent where leadership is often associated with age and experience, Traoré's ascent is a breath of fresh air, symbolizing a shift towards youthful dynamism and innovative thinking. At 34, he is the interim president of Burkina Faso. This West African nation, rich in culture and history, now finds itself under the guidance of one of the youngest leaders in the world. Traoré's youth is not seen as a disadvantage, but rather as an asset, bringing a new perspective to the challenges that lie ahead. He assumed power in September 2022, a period marked by significant political upheaval. The transition was not just a change in leadership, but a signal of hope for many who had grown weary of the status quo. Traoré's rise was seen as a chance to break away from the past and forge a new path for Burkina Faso, making him one of the world's youngest leaders. This distinction places him in a unique position, as he joins a small but growing group of young leaders who are redefining what it means to govern in the 21st century. His age brings with it a sense of urgency and a drive to implement change swiftly and effectively. His journey is closely watched. Every decision he makes, every policy he enacts, is scrutinized by both supporters and critics. The media follows his every move, documenting his efforts to steer the nation through turbulent times. This constant attention is a testament to the high expectations placed upon him. Many see him as a symbol of change. Traoré faces immense challenges. The weight of the nation's hopes and dreams rests on his shoulders, and he is acutely aware of the responsibility that comes with his position. His vision for Burkina Faso is one of progress and prosperity, but the road ahead is fraught with obstacles. Burkina Faso is grappling with poverty and instability. These issues are deeply rooted and require comprehensive solutions. Traoré's administration is tasked with addressing these systemic problems, which have plagued the nation for decades. His approach is multifaceted, focusing on economic development, social reform, and political stability. The threat of extremism looms large. This is not just a national issue, but a regional one, affecting many countries in West Africa. Traoré's leadership is crucial in coordinating efforts to combat this menace, working with neighboring nations and international partners to ensure the safety and security of his people. Yet, Traoré remains steadfast in his commitment to his nation. His resolve is unwavering, and his dedication to the people of Burkina Faso is evident in his actions. He is not just a leader by title but by example, demonstrating the qualities of resilience, integrity, and compassion. His leadership is a beacon of hope. For many, Traoré represents the possibility of a brighter future, one where the challenges of today are met with innovative solutions and a renewed sense of purpose. His ability to inspire and mobilize the population is one of his greatest strengths. He represents a new generation of African leaders. This new wave of leadership is characterized by a commitment to transparency, accountability, and progress. Traoré and his peers are paving the way for a future where Africa's potential is fully realized, and its people can thrive in a stable and prosperous environment. Africa stands at a crossroads. This vast and diverse continent, rich in culture and history, faces a pivotal moment in its journey. The choices made today will shape the future for generations to come. From the bustling cities to the remote villages, the cry for truth and justice echoes across the land. The continent yearns for progress. In classrooms, children dream of brighter futures. In fields, farmers toil with hope for a better harvest. The spirit of resilience and determination is palpable. Yet, despite the hard work and aspirations, the road to progress is not an easy one. But the path is fraught with obstacles. Rugged terrains and limited resources are just the beginning. The challenges are multifaceted, ranging from economic hardships to social injustices. In many villages, basic necessities are scarce, and the struggle for survival is a daily reality. Corruption, inequality, and conflict cast a long shadow. Political rallies often highlight the deep-seated issues that plague the continent. Armed conflicts disrupt lives and displace communities, leaving scars that take generations to heal. The fight for power and resources often overshadows the needs of the people. For true progress to occur, there must be a foundation of truth and justice. The scales of justice must be balanced, and the rule of law must prevail. In courtrooms, the pursuit of justice is a critical step towards building a fair and equitable society. Without a solid foundation of truth, the structures of progress are shaky and unsustainable. Without truth, there can be no accountability. Investigative journalists play a crucial role in uncovering the truth, shining a light on corruption and malpractice. Courtroom trials seek to hold those in power accountable for their actions. Transparency and honesty are essential for trust to be rebuilt. Without justice, there can be no lasting peace. Peace talks and reconciliation efforts are steps towards healing, but they must be underpinned by justice. True peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of fairness and equality. When people feel that justice has been served, they are more likely to embrace peace. The wounds of the past must be acknowledged. Memorial sites and historical records serve as reminders of the conflicts and struggles that have shaped the continent. Acknowledging these wounds is the first step towards healing. It is essential to remember and honor the past to build a better future. Perpetrators must be held responsible. Justice demands that those who have committed crimes be held accountable. Police arrests and courtroom sentencing are part of the process of ensuring that justice is served. This accountability is crucial for restoring faith in the system and deterring future wrongdoing. Only then can healing begin. Community gatherings and acts of reconciliation are powerful symbols of healing. When justice is served and truth is acknowledged, communities can come together to rebuild and move forward. The journey towards progress is long and challenging, but with a foundation of truth and justice, a brighter future is within reach. In this digital age, information spreads like wildfire. With the advent of social media and instant messaging, news and updates travel across the globe in mere seconds. This unprecedented speed of information dissemination has transformed how we consume news, stay connected, and even form our opinions. However, this rapid spread of information comes with its own set of challenges and dangers. But not all information is created equal. The digital landscape is flooded with a mix of credible news, opinion pieces, and unfortunately, misinformation. The sheer volume of content makes it increasingly difficult to distinguish between what is true and what is false. This blurring of lines can have serious consequences for individuals and society as a whole. Misinformation and fake news pose a serious threat. They can mislead people, create unnecessary panic, and even influence major decisions. The impact of misinformation is far-reaching, affecting everything from public health to political stability. In some cases, fake news has led to real-world violence and unrest, highlighting the urgent need to address this issue. They sow discord and undermine trust. When people are exposed to conflicting information, it can lead to confusion and division. Communities become fractured, and the social fabric begins to tear. Trust in institutions, media, and even in each other erodes, making it difficult to have constructive dialogues and find common ground. A recent example highlights this danger. In today's interconnected world, a single piece of misinformation can go viral within minutes, reaching millions of people before it can be debunked. This rapid spread makes it challenging to contain the damage and correct the falsehoods. A viral video claimed Pope Leo XIV was creating a fund for Africa. The video was shared widely, garnering thousands of views and comments. People from all over the world reacted to the news, some with hope and others with skepticism. The video seemed convincing, complete with doctored footage and fabricated quotes. It alleged Traoré sent him a letter. This was completely false. The letter was a forgery, and the entire story was a fabrication. Despite efforts to debunk the video, the misinformation had already taken root in the minds of many. This incident serves as a stark reminder of how easily false information can spread and the lasting impact it can have. This incident underscores the importance of critical thinking. In an age where information is abundant, the ability to critically evaluate sources and content is more crucial than ever. Educating ourselves and others on how to identify credible information and question dubious claims is essential in combating the spread of misinformation. We must verify information from reliable sources. Taking the time to cross-check facts, consult multiple sources, and rely on established, trustworthy news outlets can help us navigate the complex information landscape. By doing so, we can protect ourselves and our communities from the harmful effects of misinformation and build a more informed and resilient society. On May 9, 2025, Captain Traoré stood among world leaders in Moscow. They gathered to commemorate Victory Day. This day marks the 80th anniversary of the defeat of Nazi Germany. Traoré's presence was significant. He stood in solidarity against fascism and oppression. He honored the sacrifices of those who fought for freedom. The event was a powerful reminder that global challenges require global solutions. Section 5. The Weight of History. Victory Day holds deep meaning for Russia and the world. It serves as a stark reminder of the horrors of war. Millions perished during World War II. Their sacrifice must never be forgotten. The war's legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. It shaped the geopolitical landscape. It led to the creation of institutions like the United Nations. It underscored the need for international cooperation. Though geographically distant, Russia and Africa share a common thread. Both have experienced the pain of colonialism. Both understand the struggle for self-determination. This shared history fosters a sense of solidarity. It underscores the importance of standing up for what is right. It highlights the need to challenge oppression wherever it exists. Reconciliation is not about forgetting the past. It's about learning from it. It's about acknowledging past wrongs. It's about seeking forgiveness and understanding. This process can be painful. It requires empathy and compassion. But it is essential for building a better future. Reconciliation paves the way for healing and progress. Captain Traoré's leadership offers a glimmer of hope. He represents a new generation of African leaders. They are committed to transparency and accountability. They are determined to build a better future for their people. The road ahead will be challenging, but with courage, determination, and a commitment to truth, a brighter future is possible. The world watches with anticipation. Truth is a powerful force. It can expose injustice. It can hold leaders accountable. It can inspire change. In a world saturated with information, truth is more important than ever. We must be vigilant against misinformation. We must seek out reliable sources. We must engage in critical thinking. The pursuit of truth is a collective responsibility. It is essential for building a just and equitable world.